So today we're going to be talking about screencasting and how it supports critical thinking in the classroom.
So what is screencasting? It's what we're doing right now. We are actually able to narrate our own slideshow. Everything we do on our end can be seen and heard once published for the viewers. Screencasting is a digital recording of a computer screen that can be published to benefit oneself or others. If we go beyond this slideshow and want to pull up another tab on the internet, that will be shown on our recording as well. So let's take a look. So if I scrolled up here and clicked on this tab at Lululemon, you could see everything I was shopping for within my screencast.
Amanda, can we get back to the presentation?
Yeah, sorry. So screencasting is essentially a movie that changes over time. There are many benefits of screencasting. One benefit includes teachers being able to cast their lectures and creating instructional videos. A main benefit of this is that the video can be viewed anytime. Not only can children utilize this information at school, but they can also use it at home. This can allow for parents to help children with their homework. Even if a child misses a day, screencasting could be utilized to help them catch up. These videos can be used to explain many things in a step-by-step and easy-to-follow manner. This also promotes differentiated instruction because if a student in the classroom is having a more difficult time understanding what was said, they can simply pause and rewind the video and try again. This means everyone can move at their own comfortable pace. A recording can be rewatched whenever to reinforce this learning as well. On top of this, teachers can provide feedback to students through screencasting. The teacher can go directly to the student's work and show them their strengths and their weaknesses, both physically by doing things such as highlighting and verbally by speaking throughout the recording. The child can go back to this feedback at any point and will not forget what needs to be improved upon for the future, as they can always listen to this recording whenever they would like. Students can also narrate presentations as well. This will allow them to communicate their learning. Not only can the teacher use these videos, but so can their other classmates. This tool is accommodating for students who get anxiety when presenting in front of their peers. Screencasting allows students to become more familiar with technology and other multiple literacies, which will best prepare them for their future. Students can ask questions through screencasting and can get responses from their teachers or classmates. So if a student or an educator wanted to make their presentation even more successful and engage the audience, they could ask the audience a question. Then the screencast could be paused in order to give them enough time for everyone to answer. Lastly, you can explore all new types of screencasting tools like Edpuzzle, which we will touch on more in the next slide.
So now I'm going to talk a little bit about Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle is a free web application that allows you to take pieces from the best educational videos on the internet, put them together, and then customize it for your own lesson. It allows you to crop and voice over the video, add audio notes, and add questions which can be short answer or multiple choice that the students can answer during the video. It also allows you to view which students have watched the video and the responses that have been submitted. It's a great tool for assessing the student's understanding of a topic, and students could even create their own video using this web application. Some other great screencasting programs are Screencastify and Screencast-O-Matic. We are actually using Screencastify today to record this video.
Screencasting supports critical thinking. In order to create a screencast, critical thinking must take place to successfully create the recording with all of the necessary information to be included within it. Not only that, but the viewer needs to think critically about the information they are receiving in order to get a full understanding of the concept being taught. When a question has been asked, the presenter needs to critically think about a correct, beneficial answer. But before that, in order for a good question to have been created in the first place, the viewer would need to use critical thinking to come up with it.
So for educators, before presenting a screencasting to your students, you have to reflect on your work and ask yourself, how will my students benefit from this? What will my students gain from this? How might this method be more effective than the traditional teaching style? If you were to have your students create a screencasting for a project, before presenting or submitting the screencasting to the class and teacher, students must reflect and critique on their work and ask themselves, does my work include all of the required criteria? Does my work accurately present the information I'm trying to deliver? How could I improve? What else might I include to improve the quality of my work? Asking these types of questions is critical thinking. The beautiful thing about assessing a screencast is that it is the exact same process as if you were assessing any other type of presentation. Like previously mentioned, teachers can use this as a way to provide differentiated instruction because the tool is accommodating for students who get anxiety when presenting in front of their peers. Feedback on the student's work is a big part of assessment. Teachers could use a screencast to send feedback to their students and make comments using their voice instead of written notes in the margins of work. This allows for the teacher to elaborate and give more specific and detailed feedback to the students. This could also be used in a fun way if teachers wanted to use this to have the students give feedback to each other by making their own individual screencasts.
So thank you for listening to our presentation. We just wanted to clarify that we made an error. We didn't actually use Screencastify for this presentation. We used Screencast-O-Matic. So what we did is we went to their website, we hit download or install, and then we went to start recorder. It was as simple as that, and then it allowed us to play and pause our presentation whenever we wanted. We could delete slides whenever we messed up, and it was overall a great experience. So thank you again for listening to our presentation.